Children, now let's get to know more about the composition of the municipal corporation, municipality and Nagar Panchayats. So we've already discussed the head here in the municipal corporation is a mayor, and in the municipality or Nagar Panchayat the head is a chairperson. So children, if your principal is absent, the vice principal would take care of the school. In the same way, if a mayor is absent, the deputy mayor is also elected to take charge in the mayor's absence. In the same way, in municipality or in Nagar Panchayat, a vice chairperson is elected to take charge in the chairperson's absence. Moving on to the next point, children, the elected members of the municipal corporation are called municipal corporators. And for a municipality or a Nagar Panchayat, the elected members are called as municipal councillors or ward members. The next point here we would like to discuss is seats are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, that is Dalits and Adivasis. Children, seats are also reserved for women. And do you know, children, women demand for 33% of reservation in the parliament, that is in the lower house, that is Lok Sabha, and in the state legislature is still under pending. Members of the state legislature, that is Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parshad, and members of the parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, are elected from an area. It is same in the municipal council and Nagar Panchayats. Children, moving on to the next point, some seats are filled by nominated persons who have special experience and knowledge in this municipal administration. Such persons are known as aldermen. Their services are very much useful for a well administration of this municipal bodies. Children, here you have to know the meaning of the word nominated. It means to select a person to an office without elections. Moving on to the functions of the municipal bodies, it is almost the same in municipal corporation, municipal council and Nagar Panchayat. They also have two types of functions, that is compulsory functions and optional. You know what are compulsory? They have to provide all these civic amenities for the people. If it is optional, may or may not. Now let's see what are the compulsory functions of these municipal bodies. Children, you might have seen near your house some people come whistling to collect garbage. Who will arrange to collect this garbage? Yes, you are right. The municipal people will arrange people to collect garbage from your house. So, moving on to the second point, to maintain drainage system for clean surroundings. Yeah, whenever your drains get blocked, who is going to clean them, children? The municipal workers would come and clear the drains. So this is also one of the function of the municipal bodies. Now to set up hospitals and dispensaries for the poor and needy. Children, you might have seen polio vaccination is given to children below 5 years, and here vaccination to prevent spread of diseases such as smallpox, cholera, tuberculosis and hepatitis B. All this vaccination is provided to the people living in those areas by the municipal bodies, children. And here the other point which we would like to now discuss the function here is to prevent adulteration of food and other consumer goods. But here we have to know the meaning of the word adulteration, children. It means, children, that a food product fails to meet the legal standards. They do this by adding any chemicals or unwanted substance to the food that lowers the quality of food. For example, in milk, water is added. In pepper, papaya seeds are added. In honey, sugar or water is added. In ghee, animal fat is added. In rice, small stones are added. What is happening here? Let us see now. Adulterants are mainly added to increase the quantity of food. Once the quantity of food is increased by the seller by adding adulterants, they get more profits. But this is a risk to human life after consuming this type of food. Moving on to the other functions of the municipal body's children, they set up markets for vegetables, food grains, and other consumer goods. They even set up and maintain public toilets and urinals. I think you might have seen the Sulba toilet complex outside. Any public person can use by paying some nominal amount there. So this is also maintained by the municipal bodies. Next point is to provide fresh and clean drinking water, electricity, and ensure proper lighting of street lights, etc. Next, maintenance of records of birth and deaths and issue certificates for the same. Yeah, if you need an admission in the school, birth certificate is must. So from where do you get your birth certificate? Yeah, you get it from the municipal bodies. A death certificate is also must for a legal hire children if somebody is dead. Moving on to the next point, the municipal bodies set up and maintain graveyards, cremation grounds, and electric crematoriums. What is the meaning of graveyard here? A burial ground. When a person dies, he or she is buried in the graveyard. Cremation in the sense the disposal of a dead body by burning it into ashes. So here these days we also have electrical crematoriums also to burn the body. Yeah, this is all maintained by the municipal bodies. Moving on to the next functions, children, we have like to establish schools and adult education centers and to construct, maintain and repair roads and bridges within the city limit. All these are the compulsory functions of the municipal bodies. Moving on to the optional functions we've already discussed, may be provided or may not by the municipal bodies. The first point here we would like to discuss here is to maintain fire engines, museums, public parks and public libraries. Yeah, you have public parks. All these parks or museums are maintained by the municipal bodies. To build night shelters, orphanages and old age homes. You know who is an orphan? A child whose parents are dead is called an orphan. So for orphans, they set up orphanages also. To provide for a cheap and efficient public transport system is also one of the optional function of the municipal bodies. Next one is to organize cultural events such as sports, exhibitions and so on. Sources of income for the municipal bodies. The source of income for all the three bodies, this is municipal corporation and municipal council and Nagar Panchayat, is almost the same, children. So all the source of income for these bodies, municipal bodies, is through taxes. Children, I think you already know the meaning of the word tax. Like its tax is nothing but some amount of money collected from the people for providing them with some facilities. That's called a tax. Now let's see what are the different types of taxes being collected by the municipal bodies, children. So the first one here is taxes on goods coming into the city known as octroi. Octroi means tax collected on goods entering into town and city. Now taxes on houses and land called property tax. Yeah, you're all familiar. Your parents would pay this house tax, land tax. Taxes on business and profession. Yeah, depending on the profession, they also collect some professional tax even. Taxes on water. Yeah, the municipal corporation or the municipal council or Nagar Panchayat, they supply water to us. So they charge some tax for supplying water. Public lighting, yeah, the street lights which glow during the night is maintained and looked after by the municipal bodies. So for that maintenance, they collect taxes. And hygiene facilities, children. Now we have vehicle tax on motorized vehicles and toll tax for the use of roads and bridges. Yeah, I think your parents might pay the toll tax when they travel. Yeah, you might have seen them paying the toll tax for the use of roads and bridges. An educational tax for educational activities, entertainment tax for cinema halls, theaters and circus, children. Rents from buildings owned by the municipal corporation. Your municipal corporation also have some buildings, that is on that they get rent, and whatever rents they get they in turn use for the welfare of the people. Fees for issuing the birth and death certificates. We've already discussed, children. Birth and death certificates are must. So when you apply for it, they collect some nominal amount, and the amount is again used for the welfare of the people. Annual grants from the state government, yeah. Annually, yearly, they get some grant, some amount for the maintenance of this municipal bodies. Supervision of urban local self-governing bodies. Children, these urban local self-governing bodies would be supervised under the state and central governments. They would be checking how they are working and how they are functioning. If they're not satisfied with the way the local self-governing bodies are working, it can take action against them, children. Now moving on more to know, children, here we have what is the meaning of a word cosmopolitan city. It's a large city with diverse cultures, and the term is typically applied to a metropolis also. So cosmopolitan cities may have strong unifying city culture, and here we will discuss again. We've discussed what are metros. An area with a population of more than 10 lakh is called a metropolitan city. We've already discussed earlier. That's Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, etc. come under the metro cities. And now you know our city, Rajamahendravaram. We are living in the city of Rajamahendravaram, and the body which is governing, the municipal body which is governing us is Municipal Corporation, RMC, Rajahmundry Municipal Corporation, we call it as. Children, presently the municipal body, that is Municipal Corporation in Rajahmundry, is dissolved because its tenure is over for 5 years. Now it is under the Municipal Commissioner, that is Mr. Yam Abhikshit Kishore, and he looks after till the elections. The elections are yet to be held, and they are postponed because of this COVID-19. The ex-mayor of Rajamahendravaram was Mrs. Pantam Rajini Seshai, children, and the ex-deputy mayor of Rajamahendravaram was Vasireddy Rambabu. Children, do you know there are 91 wards in our city, Rajamahendravaram? Try to find out who is your ward corporator and in which ward do you stay. Picture information. Here's Mr. Margani Bharat Ram, MP, Member of Parliament, Rajamahendravaram. She is Mrs. Adireddy Bhavani, MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly, Rajamahendravaram Urban. He is Mr. Gorantla Buchaya Chowdhury, MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly, Rajamahendravaram Rural. He is Mr. Abhishit Kishore, Municipal Commissioner, Rajamahendravaram. She is Mrs. Pantam Rajini Seshasai, ex-mayor, Rajamahendravaram. He is Mr. D. Muralidhar Reddy, District Collector, East Godavari. He is Mr. Adnan Naeem Asmi, Superintendent of Police, East Godavari.